So this is it. This is like, actually, I'm not joking. This is such a peak Elwig moment. This sucks, dude. This blows. I have two things I want to say. One, this feels a lot like trying to move people away from talking about the Mango situation to move people like Asmongold and Tectone and whatever, trying to get them to stop talking about Mango and instead get them on his side by talking about a position that he knows that someone like these people would agree with him on. So it feels like trying to get out of controversy by, like, I don't know, throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I don't know. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. But second, let me let the clip play. But before I let the clip play, I want everyone to know that this is because Creator Clash has been canceled. Let me pull it up for anyone who missed this. This tweet where they announce it. We've made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. All existing PPV holders, PPV ticket holders will receive automatic refunds, no actions required. While the event won't go ahead as planned, all funds raised so far will still be donated to charity, and our fundraising efforts will continue in the months ahead. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to everyone who supported us over the years. We appreciate you. Thank you, Creator Clash team. Which is like, first of all, really sad, obviously, for everybody involved. But second, you gotta love that the people that are cheering on the charity event failing have completely lost the plot. And we just got the Peach Darts promo. Yeah, Peach tweeted out later saying that she knew that this was going to happen, but she already spent the time, effort, and money into making the promo video. So she was like, I'm going to post it anyways. I don't care. So, you know, let's watch this, shall we?
Ethan Klein did it? Okay. I'm not trying to be controversial here. But I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was not considerate of how many other people would be dragged into the situation who don't give a fuck and just want to fight. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say.
Did you consider for just a moment that the purpose of making that video was to help build more traction for Creator Clash because tickets weren't selling, and that the reason that they would do it before the event was to help sell tickets? Do you think like they didn't think, oh, well, if we want to make this video and we're already selling so many tickets, we should do it after Creator Clash? Do you not think that like maybe they were doing it beforehand because it would be good promo because people would remember iDubbbz exists? Like, hello?
That makes no sense to me. It did not help the event whatsoever. It hurt the event.
His wife responded to this, basically disproves this angle. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pull it up in a second right now. Let me see. There's also such a pointless take. You can't know that one way or the other. Yeah. I mean, again, 1 second. Let me pull this up. No, not this, not this. Okay. This is what Frogan meant by C-word take. Ethan Klein then proceeds to tweet, or sorry, not tweet, because he can't tweet because he himself has admitted that he doesn't like the backlash that he gets when he tweets. Thank you, Ludwig. I appreciate your willingness to say it like it is, even if you catch shit for it. You've already defended me more than Ian and Anissa. Or Anisha. I don't know why he spelled it like that. Which, like, dude, at this point, like, how are you making these takes and then seeing this and then thinking, yeah, I did everything right? Okay, so let me talk about a couple things. First and foremost, Anissa even tweeted about this saying, okay, I'm just going to come out and clear something up. You won't be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need more transparency. Ticket sales were abysmal before the content cop. Promotion wasn't going how we hoped. Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted. We were promised a lot of things didn't happen. I take responsibility for trying to do it again. We shouldn't have, but I think we made the best out of the situation. The charity got to 225K, and a lot of that was due to the buzz around Hassan supporting the charity. Charity got money, fighters got paid, things didn't work out. The content cop wasn't some sudden turning point. The interest in Creator Clash 3 was low. And to clarify, when I say Ian won't be happy about, Ian won't be happy to make it clear that this decision of making this public is my own and not his. I'm taking responsibility for this statement. Sorry for poor wording. Also, sorry, this stance as well. That seems pretty cringe to make the content cop just to drive attention. Okay, wait. If you had the opportunity to criticize someone who you felt was engaging in unbelievably bad behavior over the past year, who was crashing out, who was making increasingly more and more vitriolic statements, either about the Palestinian movement or the pro-Palestinian movement or about Palestinians, and you see this opportunity to drive sales up for this event so you can raise money for charity and to be able to criticize this person publicly, I would say that that's a pretty reasonable stance to hold, to say, yeah, actually, this is a win-win. I get to talk my shit that I've wanted to talk about for forever after I've been name dropped, and I get to help promote this charity event that I want to promote. Its purpose was multifaceted. It wasn't just a promotion of his event. Ethan was being insane on this. And also, like, I want to say something else as well. When did Ethan become like the arbiter of all events and content on the internet ever? When did it become the case that if you make a video, a content cop or a content nuke or whatever, criticizing somebody else, that you can't continue to promote the event? The way that people have been talking about it, they've been talking about it as if like Ethan owns boxing or if Ethan himself owns these arenas. As far as I'm concerned, it's a person who made a video on somebody else because they didn't like their behavior that was unrelated to the event. The only person that was related to the event there was Lena, and Lena didn't have to get removed had Ethan not talked about it at all. Like, people are talking about it as if Ethan is like the arbiter of any event that you plan that has creators in it. And if you ever want to make an event work, you can't ever make a video against Ethan Klein. Like, I don't... What the fuck? What? Ah, yes, boxing, the sport where people have famously never used bad blood for promotion ever. And it's really insane how, like, I mean, it's not insane. It's,
Casey Fist.
I get that it happens and I get why it happens. And it's because disingenuous liars and everything like that. But like, after the content cop came out, every single social media post that I saw that was from an account that was H3 affiliated, aka like an H3 fan account, every single one was like, these sales are so low. LOL, ticket sales are so low. LOL, your event's gonna fail. LOL, LOL. And it's like, wait a minute. Then the event would have not done well had they not put out the content cop either. If they hadn't put out the content cop, it wouldn't have worked either way. If they had or hadn't, because they weren't selling the tickets that they needed for the arena. Like, if you're a boxing promoter or an event promoter, and the fighters that are involved or the people involved aren't doing enough promotion and they aren't helping push the event enough and the tickets aren't being sold, and you as like the boxing promoter put out videos promoting the fact that you are doing this event and it doesn't get any traction, doesn't get any views. And so you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll put something else up that maybe will get views so that we can help promote this event for all the fighters that are participating. Like here, literally look. He put out a video trying to advertise it. Creator Clash is back, and it got 260,000 views. At that point, you're like, okay, well, I want the best thing for charity. I want the best thing for the boxers, and I want to I want to stick by my morals. Okay, I make this content cop video. And then it does what he wants. It gets 7.3 million views. People are talking about iDubbbz again. People are talking about Creator Clash again. Like, from where I'm standing, it seemed like a perfectly good strategy. And I don't think that anyone could have ever said, oh, well, this was obviously bound to fail. So what should they have done? Nothing instead? Instead, they should have just done nothing. What? Huh? Yeah, and I even bought my ticket after the content cop. Like,
we captured pretty much every large streamer.
I didn't mean to press play on that. Also, by that logic, any influencer or public figure can't make any controversial statements for the fear of frightening investors or event planners ever. Like, yeah, it's just pathetic. It's just literally, it's pathetic. Why not promote it in the content cop? Well, because they wanted to go for a sympathetic angle, which is why the video ends on such a generous note. Sorry, I love these people. I love like the armchair event promoters. One video is not marketing. Holy fuck. Oh, do you know how to plan an event? Yeah, get content creators to promote your event. Famously, content creators, streamers, and YouTubers are the easiest people to corral. Famously. Famously, if you ask a streamer to do something, they'll do it quickly, and they'll do it exactly the way you want them to do it. Again, famously, content creators are really great at doing that. So pathetic. Chatter, let's see your marketing accomplishments. We'll wait. Yeah. Streamers famously always deliver the goods within a few business days, and it's always up to par. Famously, streamers like XQC don't show up late to their own events or just cancel or just no show ever. That's never, ever happened. Like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. So like to talk about this event in this way is like, besides it being devoid of empathy, it's also like, I don't know how I'm supposed to see this and not immediately think that this is an attempt to get people to stop talking about the mango situation. I'm not pro Ethan. I'm anti Hassan orbiters. Wrong. You're a loser on the internet with no friends and nothing better to do on a Friday. Okay? You are neither of these things. You are someone who gets no love from your family and obviously none from your friends because you don't have any. Okay? You're an antisocial freak. You are not an anti-Hassan orbiter. You are an antisocial freak. Okay? Please get it right. Moving on. Also, there's like in the not the content comp, but the follow-up to the content comp, like the content deputy or whatever, it even breaks down how like Anissa and Ian were being name dropped and being called spineless for not just defending Ethan. And that there was already discussion about pulling Lena out long before the content cop came out. A month before the content cop came out, they were talking about pulling Lena. Yeah, I would see that as a pretty like win-win situation. You get to criticize someone whose behavior has been, in your opinion, reckless at best or malicious at worst. And you get to promote a charity event. Like, what could possibly be better than that? You mean the biggest betrayal of all time? Yeah. So anywho, all right. Better for who? For the event planners, for the boxers, and for the charity. Anything that gets more attention and gets more eyes on this charity event that might get more ticket sales, which ticket sales went up after that. It just wasn't enough. And a bunch of boxers had dropped out. I think, in my opinion, the worst thing that happened was that, okay, and I don't know, maybe other people will scrutinize me for this. Anissa and Ian stepping away and the event getting pushed back. I don't think the event should have been pushed back, and I don't think that they should have stepped away. I think that those were mistakes, in my opinion. But, you know, I'm not going to claim that it's easy to plan an event. I think that's where they went wrong. But anywho, so would the video have come out if the ticket sales would have been good? Yeah, it just would have come out later. Anissa's crime is being your friend / associate, Denim. Yeah. Yes, correct. Yeah. Dude, Ethan really, really, really hates Anissa.
Because I'm not done. I'll never be done. I will never be done with you. That's how much you've betrayed me and how much I want you to know how much you lose and I win. Do you understand, Anissa? And I'm not even talking to iDubbbz anymore. He's insignificant. He's gone.
He's gone. Just like the marbles. He's gone.
Anissa, you're the one. You're coming center stage. You're going to start streaming now. I want you to understand something.
Yes. This clip is terrifying, by the way. This clip is actually like terrifying.
I will never be even.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about them being.
You know the worst part? I really want to believe that like one of the crew members is an op, because why would you play this music over this rant? When I saw this clip initially, I saw it on Twitter and I thought somebody else put the music on it.
And I win. Do you understand, Anissa? And I'm not even talking to iDubbbz anymore. He's insignificant. He's gone.
Gone.
Anissa, you're the one. You're coming center stage. You're going to start streaming now. I want you to understand something.
Yes.
Never be even.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about them, being interested in them, being, you know, I'm fascinated.
Being interested in them. Dude, this hits the same way that him talking about like that he really wants it to be true that Anissa cheated on Ian with me or something. This weird fanfic that got spread. Let me see if I can find the clip. Leftovers. I think it's on the Leftovers subreddit. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, this.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about them, being interested in them, being, you know, I'm fascinated by.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about them, being interested in them, being, you know, I'm
being interested in them. With this clip.
Say for the record, I don't believe more. This is a rumor that people are trying to start, and I'll say for the record, I don't believe it. Although it's funny, but I don't believe it's true. It would be amazing if it was true, but there's no way it is true. Anissa's having a Barbra Streisand effect moment and signal boosting unconfirmed rumors of her cheating on Ian with Denims.
What?
But apparently, so hold on. In her recent story saying people are making dangerous assumptions about a situation that should have been kept private, she's talking about a blind item on CDAN about the exact story mentioned in the title here. Did she actually story that? Because I didn't see that.
I have no
I don't know,
idea
bro.
what.
What the fuck is this clip?
But apparently, so hold on. In her recent story saying people are making about a situation item on CDAN about the exact story mentioned in the title here.
Sorry, where is it?
Anissa's having a Barbara Streisand of unconfirmed rumors. Gnomes.
What?
But apparently, so hold on. In
So
her recent
weird,
story
dude.
saying
It's just such a weird clip. Oh God. All right. Close. So that was the Ludwig clip that I wanted to share with you guys. Excuse me. Oh man. What a fucking dog shit clip, dude. Just yeah, I've graduated from Ethan Klein's allegations that I'm stealing content, which I obviously deny, to stealing people's wives, I guess. I can't stop, dude. I can't be stopped. It's just hard. It's hard being me. It's just so hard. I'm ready.